Very good morning. This presentation is brought to you by Resonate International with a mission to leverage knowledge worldwide. The topic being covered is the waning appeal of democracies. Why freedom and liberty no longer resonates with the masses. Ladies and gentlemen, in recent years, democracies around the world have experienced a troubling decline in public confidence. Despite their promises of freedom, liberty, and being inherently better than authoritarian regimes, many democratic governments are losing their appeal. This paradoxical trend raises critical questions about the efficacy and perception of democratic governance in the 21st century. The reasons behind this shift are complex, rooted in both systemic issues and evolving public expectations. Understanding these factors is therefore crucial. The first factor is erosion of trust. One of the most significant reasons for the waning appeal of democracies is the erosion of trust in political institutions. According to the 2021 Freedom House report, fewer than 20% of the world's population now live in fully free countries. Further, according to a 2023 Pew Research Center study, trust in government among the citizens of leading democracies has hit record low, falling below 30% in many cases. In the US, trust in the federal government plummeted to 20%, down from 77% in 1964. Similarly, France saw trust in its government drop to 24%, while in Japan it stood at just 15%. The Edelman Trust Barometer 2022 revealed that trust in government has fallen to 52% globally, with democracies like the United States and the United Kingdom experiencing significant declines. This decline is attributed to perceived corruption, inefficiency, and the inability of democratic governments to address pressing issues such as economic inequality and social justice. This report further highlights that 61% of people across 28 democracies believe their governments are purposefully misleading them. The second factor is inequality and economic frustration. Economic inequality is another major factor driving dissatisfaction with democratic systems. A report from the World Economic Forum highlights that despite global economic growth, income inequality has increased in over 70% of the world's democracies over the past 3 decades. For example, in the US, the top 10% now hold nearly 70% of the nation's wealth, up from 60% in 1980. In the European Union, income inequality has widened, with the richest 20% earning more than 5 times that of the poorest 20%. In Brazil, despite being a democracy, 2022 saw the richest 1% holding nearly 50% of the nation's wealth, aggravating feelings of economic injustice among the masses. The World Inequality Report 2022 highlights that the top 1% of earners captured 38% of global wealth between 1995 and 2021. Democracies have struggled to deliver equitable economic growth, further eroding their appeal. The third factor is perceived lack of decisiveness, leading to slow and weak outcomes. The ability to tackle national crises effectively and lack of foresight and firmness in dealing with global challenges such as natural disasters, accidents, and calamities on one hand, and climate change, migration, and pandemics, etc., on the other, generally reflect democratic leadership relatively in poor light, thus leading to heightened public discomfort, anxiety, and ultimately disillusionment. Democracies, often characterized by slow decision-making processes, have struggled to address all these challenges effectively. In contrast, authoritarian regimes have portrayed themselves as more decisive and capable of handling crises, at least on surface and in the public perception. The fourth point is of rise of populism. The rise of populism has further undermined democratic values. Leaders who champion such ideologies often exploit the public discontent on issues in general and frustrations of marginalized groups in particular, presenting themselves as outsiders who can fix the system, as champions of the people against corrupt elites, thus consolidating their power. A Freedom House report in 2023 stated that 73 countries experienced declines in political rights and civil liberties, with many of these regressions occurring in democracies. This trend has led to increased polarization and a weakening of democratic institutions. The next factor is information overload and misinformation. The digital age has transformed how people consume information, and not always for the better. This has created opportunities for misinformation and manipulation. The explosion of social media and 24-hour news cycles has overwhelmed citizens with information, much of it conflicting or outright false. A 2022 MIT study found that false news spreads 6 times faster than the truth on social media platforms, and a 2023 survey by the Reuters Institute revealed that 58% of respondents across 46 countries encountered misinformation daily. Authoritarian regimes and populist leaders exploit these platforms to spread propaganda, discredit democratic institutions, and control public opinion. A 2022 study by Oxford Internet Institute found that organized social media manipulation campaigns were active in 81 countries. This has created a crisis of credibility in democracies, where citizens are increasingly unsure who or what to believe, weakening the foundations of informed democratic participation. Last factor is lack of competency in governance. A critical yet often overlooked reason behind the declining appeal of democracies is the lack of competency within the political class. A study by the Harvard Kennedy School found that only 30% of politicians in democratic countries have formal training in public administration or in governance. Many politicians, despite being elected to govern, lack the necessary training in governance and policy making. This is often compounded by a misunderstanding of their role, leading them to confuse governance with administration. Administration is a domain that should be left to trained public servants. According to a 2022 study by the Institute for Government, nearly 40% of politicians in major democracies have little to no formal training in governance. This gap in competency results in ineffective governance, policy making, and ultimately administration, further diminishing public trust in domestic and democratic institutions. Way forward is what? To restore the appeal of democracies, significant reforms are certainly needed. First is strengthening the institutions. Political institutions must rebuild trust through transparency, accountability, and a genuine commitment to addressing the needs of all citizens. Campaign finance reform, anti-corruption measures, and efforts to reduce economic inequality must be prioritized. For example, Norway, ranked among the world's most transparent countries, has implemented rigorous anti-corruption laws and campaign finance regulations, resulting in higher public trust levels. Every public institution must strive hard to regain public trust. Public servants must stand accountable for doing public good and efficiently. For democracies to revitalize them, ensuring quick and fair justice delivery system through independent and responsible judiciary, a mature, sensible and free press, and a visibly committed legislature focused on national and global issues and policies for speedy decision making remain critical necessities, and this must be programmed well. The Global State of Democracy 2021 report emphasizes the importance of institutional checks and balances in maintaining democratic resilience. The second way forward is addressing economic inequality. Implementing policies that promote inclusive economic growth is essential. Democracies need to address the root causes of economic disparities to regain the trust of their citizens. Fulfilling every citizen's basic need on health, education, housing, drinking water, and sanitation need, and livelihood or employment in a safe and secure environment must become a top national priority in which every public institution must pitch in to support the government. Progressive yet fair taxation policies, sustainable social welfare programs, and social safety nets can be really helpful. The third could be combating the misinformation. It is also important that democracies must build effective systems and educate public better and adequately how to navigate the complex digital world safely, and how to be able to understand facts without getting swayed by misinformation. For example, in Estonia, one of the most digitally advanced democracies, 85% of schools teach digital literacy, helping citizens navigate the online world with more effective control. International cooperation among democracies to address global challenges and cybersecurity threats can also reinforce the value of democratic governance, keeping the public well informed and timely through official government communication channels involving professional, dedicated, and concerned public officials could be very helpful in keeping the public well informed on facts and on truth in a transparent manner, thus keeping the anxiety levels in check, improving faith and trust in the process. Next is enhancing political competency. Equally important is the need for politicians to undergo governance training, ensuring they are not only elected but also prepared to govern effectively. It is imperative for them to understand their role as stewards of democracy, focusing on governance, not administration. The failure to differentiate between these roles weakens the democratic institutions and fuels public disillusionment. Politicians must invest in continuous learning and seek out governance training to effectively address the challenge of modern democracy. The future of democracy depends on leaders who are not only elected but also equipped to govern. The last way forward is promoting civic engagement. Encouraging active civic participation can help bridge the gap between the governments and citizens. Democracies should create platforms for dialogue and involve citizens in decision-making processes. Participatory budgeting and citizen assemblies are examples of initiatives that can enhance civic engagement. In conclusion, ladies and gentlemen, the revitalization of democracy hinges on leaders addressing its current shortcomings and empowering citizens to engage meaningfully in the political process. Without substantial reform and renewed commitment to democratic principles, the erosion of public trust could lead to greater instability and the rise of authoritarian alternatives. To reclaim the promise of freedom and liberty, democracies must tackle the root causes of public discontent and strengthen their institutions. The path forward demands a collective effort to restore trust, promote equity, and ensure that democratic values endure amidst global challenges. Politicians in particular must embrace their true role as governors, not administrators. In a sense, democracy must remain the beacon of hope for humanity, safeguarding freedom and liberty while fueling human aspirations and progress. Good luck, best wishes, and God bless.